I'd never heard of Habitat. I was the director of a youth group that took a trip to Tucson, Habitat. And on the way home, Pastor Jack Takianagi was talking. I said, "Do we have one of these in Fresno?" He said, "No." I said, "Why not?" And he looked straight at me and said, "Because you haven't started it yet." My name's Jackie Holmes. I was the co-founder of Habitat Fresno. It was very exciting to be part of the 100th affiliate. We received our affiliation in Grace Cathedral in New York City from Jimmy Carter. As executive director, my greatest accomplishment, I believe, was hiring Tony Miranda.
Jackie Holmes was essentially the founder of Habitat for Humanity here in Fresno County with the support of other folks.
Tony came as the volunteer coordinator, which at that point meant if Jackie didn't do it, Tony did it. Tony came humble, looking for meaning and a place where he could contribute. He'd been educated as a teacher. I believe he told me he'd had 36 jobs that year.
But you know, Jackie invested in me. She cared for me in a time that lots of people may not have, and you know, gave me an opportunity to be here and be who I am, and that's a gift you don't always get.
He really tried very hard to see what the real needs were. He was not another volunteer who was here for a month. He was here because he belonged here.
I was extremely unprepared to be an executive director. I got my degrees in education and social sciences and music. Learning what a profit and loss statement was and a balance sheet was my lesson at my first board meeting.
His tools were in a Samsonite old 60s suitcase. I think it was green.
We had a very large project that Jackie had started, the Crossroads subdivision. So we had a great goal to accomplish that helped me move things forward as I got on board.
It was our first family selection process, so we were learning as we went. The first family was Choua and Sofan. They had 5 children, and they were just so engaged. They really cared about each other. Finishing the first house seemed a pretty major milestone. The first day the inspector came out there, he looked at me and he said, "Lady, I don't have time to teach you how to build a house." And he left. He did come back and he did help us learn how to build that house. That was a big accomplishment, to finish that house.
You know, getting the Restore up and going was really exciting as an idea we talked about for a long time, and in the early days we didn't know if it would make it, and to see it become such a strong, viable part of the organization has been really great.
Tony had wanted to start Restore, and of course you have to have some seed money to get started with that. We had this bright idea to have a yard sale in the yard behind our old office. My name is Joan Cook. I'm Family Services Coordinator for Habitat Fresno. I don't remember how much money we raised, but it was enough to do something to get the Restore started.
And I take a lot of truckloads to the Restore, and Torrance got an amazing job of building that Restore.
We just gave, probably 200 pallets of stock to the Restore, and they were great to work with. They picked it up, and it renews our inventory and gives them an opportunity to sell the product that we might have been donating anyway. I am Dan Spencer. I own James & Company Lighting. We supply light fixtures to their houses.
My name is Robin Goldbeck, and my company name is Goldbeck Architects. I first volunteered with Habitat for Humanity in 1992. There was Habitat's first women-built opportunity being advertised in the newspaper, and I thought it would be a great chance for me to go get some building experience.
When Habitat came to town, they came to me and asked if we could supply light fixtures for one of the first houses they were building. It was a natural fit, it was a good cause, and it was easy for us to do. We've been doing them ever since.
I designed the new Almy playground, and I was involved in the early work with the neighborhood. I also helped serve on the master plan committee for the Crossroads subdivision.
I think Habitat for Humanity is an excellent cause. I think they do excellent work. Availability of a house for somebody that needs one is a tremendous thing. And the fact that they get to work on it or put their own efforts into getting it makes it all that much greater.
I'm really proud to have been involved with the Habitat effort over the years. I love what Habitat does.
Habitat fills a basic need. A donor gets to see a tangible benefit to some local family.
Choua Vang and her father were selected as a Habitat family in the Crossroads subdivision.
My name is Choua Vang, and I help build my father's Habitat home.
Part of Habitat is the family doesn't have to do a down payment in money, but they have to help build the house, which is called sweat equity.
We put in 500 hours of sweat equity.
Choua was one of our best workers. This guy kept coming out with her, and she introduced him as her friend, Nick.
There's a story of a couple of Habitat families who had children. The children of the families got together and got married.
I met my husband in the summer of 1998. He was 11, I was 12. We got married in January 2010. We have 2 children. They're both boys.
And they have purchased a home on their own, not with Habitat for Humanity.
Owning a home gives my children the stability. It's safe.
To have the opportunity to see the generational impact that Habitat for Humanity has made all of my time here so great, because it wasn't just something I said, it's something I saw with my eyes come true.
30 years is a long time.
I'm really excited about the future of Habitat Fresno. A lot of great things have been done, and it's really set the stage, I think, for the affiliate for its next season in life.
Habitat for Humanity Fresno today is a professional organization that lives the mission of Habitat and has matured to the ability to fund and bring the community in.
I'm very excited to see what the next 30 years have for Habitat.